Afternoon baseball here on the show. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Cardinals baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan? Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Soroka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Left side. Camargo's got it. A tag for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Fowler at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. In the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now from Truist Park, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So stepping in, Matt Carpenter. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Acuna. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Flowers has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat.
The catcher,
Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Flowers is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Grounded up the first baseline. Another 0-2 coming. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Right fielder, Dexter.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting ninth.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
Now batting second base, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No. Ender and Ciarte will be the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Johan Camargo.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Mike Soroka will bat next. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is O'Neill. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The catcher, number 4, Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1 the count to Molina. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Ready now, Harrison Bader. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The batter, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. O'Neill, a Canadian native. This is his first year at the big league level. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are two horrific late swings.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Dexter Fowler. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in, Jack Flaherty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Count now a ball and a strike. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Colton Wong. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Behind 0-2 now. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Swanson brings it in, and there's out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's...
And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So here's Johan Camargo. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
This is on the ground over to first. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mike Soroka. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like that.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they get a. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's set. Here it comes. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. and it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dansby Swanson becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Nick Markakis digging in now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brad Miller is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 15, Brad Miller.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, and 2 the count to Miller.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Flowers corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Miller is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Off the plate, ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
1.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 62.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No balls and a strike to count.
Inciarte.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill, but you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Tyler Webb enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Johan Camargo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on. Mark Melanson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Acuna is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Popped him up. Freeman is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and stole this game away for his guys.
A 2-0 finish today. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Soroka earns his first win of the season. Jack Flaherty struck out 10 in the losing effort. Mark Melanson earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.